Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Doing Better with Bree. It's your girl Bree, and we have some things to talk about. So I know what you're thinking, where have you been? And I don't have many subscribers, but I love every last one of you guys. And I have not been consistent, like I said in my last video, due to equipment issues. And now that I'm getting closer to my goal of all the things I need to and want to purchase, I said I'm going to go ahead and start making videos. The biggest thing was not having a laptop to edit on. So that has changed. And I'm going to do a completely different video on what I've been on and do a whole little snippet video. You guys, it's been pretty fun, pretty exciting, and a little boring at sometimes. But I'm going to give you guys an update on my personal life in a completely different video. But for today's video, we are going to talk about some of the things that have happened just within the last couple of days that have impacted us majorly. Now, as a millennial, I'm just going to say, what the hell is actually going on? First topic today, Shannon Sharpe. Now, I have been reading through these blog posts all morning, and basically, let me go ahead and sum this up for you. If you didn't see it, I don't know how you didn't see it. It's going viral on every social media platform, but he basically came out and said that this is a complete shakedown, and they are doing him all types of dirty. He stated in his video where he wanted to basically go ahead and denounce these allegations that they are going to release a 5-second snippet of the sexual interaction between him and Jane Doe, who is an OnlyFans star and 30 years younger than him. And I don't even know why that's really necessarily relevant unless she is a child. I don't know, but let's just keep going. We'll digress there. But the relationship has gone on for 2 years consensually, but it was a rocky consensual relationship that lasted 2 years, is what's here on the New York Post. And she's accusing him of sexual assault, sexual battery that went on for 2 years. 2 years. And he basically said that he wants the entire video released, showing that it was consensual and that this is nothing more than a shakedown. He said, release the video, and just so y'all know, this is a shakedown. Now, Black people, let's come together and just realize that there has been a lot of Black men targeted, that once they hit a certain peak, they try and bring them back down and humble them back down. We can't even deny that part. They have tried it with Jay-Z and others, and they're just not going for it. Okay. Now at this point, they're just not going for it. And they're like, release the evidence that you have. Other than that, if you don't have any evidence, you're not going to just start accusing me and having me deal with all unnecessary stress, and respectfully so. But it's a little bit too early in the game to start taking sides and or victim blaming here. So we're just going to keep an eye out for this entire case. If it does become a case at this point, it is just allegations in a 10-minute video that is supposed to be released of, Big Daddy Shannon cracking shit. I don't know about y'all, other ladies. I'm going to go see it if they have it. If they have it, and they post it, I'm going to go see it. That's all I've got to say there. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm going to go and see it. Other than that, let's keep an eye on this and see where it's actually going to go, if anywhere. Next topic of discussion, baby, is one that really hits home for me. Shein is going to raise their prices effective April 25th, 2025, baby. Upset is not even the word. And I know y'all like, we don't care. I care. Because I am a Shein girly. Yes, I am. I like the affordability of their stuff. I like most of this stuff that I have on right now is from Shein. I'm not even going to lie to you. The earrings, this bow, this necklace, it did not cost me an arm and a leg, and I'm still cute. I'll wear this outfit once, maybe twice, and donate it to somebody. And it was an affordable outfit. The most expensive thing that I spend my money on is my purses and my shoes sometimes, because you can find good pieces on there if you know where to look. Not getting the cheapest of the cheapest thing, but Shein does have some good deals. I've got some good sweaters from them, some good hoodies from them that are $30, $40 on their site. You can tell which products are going to be a little bit more better, and keep in mind that pretty much all these American brands get their stuff from vendors like Shein. So you're getting the same quality stuff. It just doesn't have a logo. If you know how to shop on Shein, they are great for accessories with little cute cheap bows like this were $1.50. This bow's probably going to be $3-4 now. And even though that doesn't sound like a lot, it's like, dang, I was literally just paying $1.50. Now it's going to be $3-4 due to the fact that they are imposing the tariffs back. So due to the fact that Trump has, did his thing and said, we're doing the tariffs. We're going to make America great again. We're going to keep things in America. If you're not doing business with America, we're not going to really be doing business with you. And if you want to do business with us, you're going to have to pay our fee. And they are fighting back like, well, guess what? We still have a major customer base from you in America, which is true. But one thing about Americans, we like our stuff fast. That is why Amazon is where Amazon is. And Shein has been it takes a minute. Let's not even lie. It takes a minute for your stuff to get. And I'm not saying like an excessive minute, but it does take a minute. You understand? Like it might take a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on where you live, 3-4 weeks. Where Amazon, you will get your stuff within 48 to 72 hours. They have hubs all over America. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So them being overseas and most of our stuff coming from overseas, depending on what it is that you're purchasing from them, if the timeline gets any longer and the prices go up, I do see Americans finding other ways to get that product. Especially if we still remember how it was cheaper before. And if we can find something close to it, but able to get it faster here, a lot of us will flock over to getting it faster if we have to pay even more for it. I'm just saying. But I don't know about you girls, but let's just get prepared for pretty much a lot of our favorite online shopping sites to be doing increases if they are based overseas. So something I'm going to start doing on this channel is the random fact. Just random information. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. I'll come up with a name, something catchy, and I'll put it here. It'll slide in all cool. But I just have time to just look up random stuff sometimes. And so I just wanted to give you guys some of the random information that you might not have known about, but now we're going to know about together, okay? And if you already know about it, let's keep the conversation going and put things down in the comments and let's just have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just found out about a place called Prospera, and I'm just like, wow, it's already happening, you guys. And you're probably like, what's happening, Brie? And I'm just like, the rich are getting away from us. They are getting ready to isolate themselves. They're going to inhabit smaller islands and build up their own mini cities. And you have to be pretty much wealthy as them to live there, or you work there. That's it. Live there or you work there. And the women are going to be fighting to have a man on this island. But let's get into what I have found out about this island quickly, just giving you some quick facts. You go do your own research. Prospera is located in Honduras. The Honduran people are divided on how they feel about Prospera, because half of them feel like it is bringing, more opportunities and money into a struggling economy already. The other half of them feel like they are just colonizing them, and they don't like that. So it's very divided on the island. Now, if you know, Honduras is a very unsafe place to live, especially for women. There's a lot of just murders there. Okay. So yeah, keep that in mind. But the rich people, they have a place there that is their own city where it is lawless. They do what they want to do. They have their own laws, and they are able to do science experiments and practice different things without regulations. But that's all I'm going to tell you about that. If you want to know more, baby, I will put the link to the video in the description. The video was quite interesting, baby. Go take a look for yourself and let's keep the conversation going. But that is all the time that I have for you guys today. With that being said, don't forget to get your bag, stay out the way, and just figure out how you can do 1% better a day. With that being said, y'all, peace. Till next time.